Okay, girls, we're going to do this example that here on the right, I have the split screen because I'm going to enter the data into the CAS. And this time, sorry, girls, you will have to put it this to in speed while entering the data, but I just want to make sure that you understand how I'm reading this stem and leaf plot. So what does the work example says? A stem plot that is the same as a stem leaf plot was used to display the weight of an airline luggage. So our title is here, weight of airline luggage. For the flights to the Gold Coast, blah, blah, blah. Convert the stem plot into a histogram. So that's the bit that we're going to do here. So I'm going to create a document with a spreadsheet. Good. Let's check something important here. Look at our key. What is our key saying? Our key is saying that when they have 21-3, this actually means 21.3 kilograms. Okay, so we have to be careful with this. That means that this first data that I have here is 18.5. Okay, so I'm going to enter it on this side while I'm here looking. So I want you to do the same thing. So 18.5, 18.8, 18.9, 19.2, 19.3, 19.6, 19.7, 20.5, 20.7, 20.8, 20.8 again, 20.9, 20.9 again, 21.0, so I'm going to write just 21, 21.2, 21.6, 21.9, 22.0, so I'm just going to write 22 there, 22.1, 22.9, and 23.2. Wonderful. So there we go. So now that I have my data, I'm actually going to make this there you go, bigger, so we can focus on this one. So let's remember how we can convert this one. I have to put a title, so I'm going to call this one weight. Good. And now we're going to go into menu, and we're going to create statistics. No, it's not that one, the one that I was looking. Sorry, girls. Escape. Okay, I'm going to create a new page. There you go. And I'm going to add statistic states. There you go. Now I'm going to put here my variable that is weight. And that creates me that plot, but we're going to convert this into an histogram. So we go and say menu, plot type, histogram. Beautiful. And there we go. We have this histogram here. We might not like it, like we can see here that is going like just 1 point. This doesn't look nice. Only 1 point, 1 point, 1 point, 1 point. So I can change this histogram. How do we are going to change? So I'm going to put it it's doing 0.2. I wanted to do, let's do 0.5 and see what happens and see if it looks better. So I'm going to go menu, plot properties, histogram properties, bin settings, and then equal bind. Good. And the width, I'm going to say that is 0.5. I think the alignment started in 18.3. I didn't check that. I'm going to check in a minute. Then I'm going to put, okay, so that, remember that that's our smallest number. So if I go into my data, remember how I can sort this out. So I go from here, I go up and then up again, and that selects the whole column. And then we go into menu, data, no, actions, sort. Yes, and we're going to do it ascending. Oh, I didn't need to do that. I just remember my data will tell me which one was the smallest one and the largest one. The smallest one was 18.5. So, uh, yep, I have here 18.5 and the largest one was 23.2. So 18.5, I'm going to go again. Menu, plop bin settings, equal bin settings, and it starts at 18.5. Oops. What happens if we created a width of 1? Let's see if that looks better. Ah, that looks much better. Then I say menu, and then I'm going to zoom to data. Perfect. There you go. Then we have something very nice in there. So I'm going to copy this one into my notebook. I'm going to make this notebook big again. Okay. So it says convert the stem into an is histogram. So if we could do that, I'm just going to paste here. Good. What is my title? My title is weight of airline luggage. So I'm going to write my title here. Weight of airline luggage in kilograms. Okay, wonderful. I have my access labeled. Wonderful. And this is using range. It's not using middle point. Wonderful. So we have there our histogram. Then it says show the frequency polygon without the histogram superimposed. So I'm going to do it here. Insert. I'm going to draw it from scratch. So what you have to do is create like your horizontal axis, and then you also have to have your frequency here. Then underneath we have to put that is weight. We have to use the same title that we have here. So weight of airline luggage in kilograms. And here is my frequency. This is going to be hard to write. Okay. Now, what is my middle point? So my middle point, notice here that, remember that I always have to leave a space here, okay? And you can see here how it's saying that it's starting from 17.5. So I'm going to say I'm going to start from 17.5. It's not starting from 0, okay? And I'm going to use 2 dots. And here I have 18.5. I'm just going to symbolize it. And then I have my middle point. And my middle point is actually 19. What is the frequency? I'm going to go into the cast to be exact. So the frequency of this one is 5 points. So I'm going to go, and this one is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to put this one, my first point here, 19, and this is this point here. Okay, girls? Then this one between this one and this one goes into 20. So I have here 20. And the frequency of 20 is 2. So I have to go 1 and 2. Wonderful. Can you please draw? Thank you. And I have this point here. Now, between 20.5 and 21 is going to be 21 here. And what is the frequency? Is 8 points. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. And this one is this point here. Then this one we know that is going to be 22. So it's here. And the frequency is 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the last one I know that is 23. Here, this point. I already have done this one. I'm doing this one now. 23. And 23 has 2 points, so 1 and 2. Good. Now I'm going to use my ruler, or what I have as a ruler. So I start here and I go down, and then I'm going to continue drawing my, so I'm doing my my frequency polygon here. I'm connecting each one of the dots with my ruler. Good. And that's it. Let's look at the answer that the book had to see if it was similar. So they had from 18 to 19. We have from 18.5 to 19.5. That's okay. Our classes are a little bit different. But what about our frequency polygon? This is a good idea to do this thing here. This thing here is like if you do just to symbolize that you're not starting at 17.5, so you can go and do something like this. Delete this last bit here. Oh, Control Z. I can modify this eraser and put it like smaller. Okay, there you go. Just to symbolize that there is like a lot between this one 0 and this one, that you're not drawing everything, and then just put in here your dot that this one is actually 18. Good. So they're starting here at 17.5 and goes up and this down, and then that's here, and we have it here. So wonderful. That's it. Our midpoints are different than the midpoints that the book had, but because we have different classes, amount of classes that we have chosen. But this is how you will do it. So I hope you find it useful, girls, and now you can do your questions from your class. Good luck.